Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I'm your host, Melodious, aka Coverboy. Man, this morning we are going to do my favorite segment called Use a Bitch. And use a bitch is basically a bitch for whatever negative that you do in pop culture or what negative responses you do in the effects of pop culture, I guess. But either way, I digress from my point. But today, the Use a Bitch Award goes to Laura Ingraham from Fox News, who was, I don't know why would she would even want to report on the funeral of Nipsey Hussle, but she was making light of the situation by joking around about basically making jokes and light about it with her one of her co-workers and everything else while on Fox News. And basically she was poking at it about the whole thing about basically the song Fuck Donald Trump. Now, of course, she would only gravitate to this song because, of course, she's riding the dick of Donald Trump in general. So, I mean, and so is Fox News for that matter, so I wouldn't be surprised. But it's even worse that, and this is a direct response to that, is that you are not about nothing but green. You're about that money, you're about Donald Trump basically feeding Fox News so you guys could basically just push his narrative because you guys are nothing but Trump supporters. Now, if you had a brain one into the head to really listen to the lyrics of Fuck Donald Trump, you would actually understand where Nip is actually coming from, to the magnitude of like that. Not only Donald Trump, because I'm not calling him the president. I would either call him number 45, because to me, he's not even my president. I don't give two shits about this dude. But the problem is just the fact that this guy is literally destroying everything we stand for. I mean, pushing us aside. I mean, hell, considering the fact that you're a woman, and not only that you're a woman, but you don't even care that the fact that this cat grabs, remember what he said, grabbing girls by the pussy. So, it's like, damn, well, I guess you don't care about any agenda but green. The green agenda, which is keeping money in your pocket to probably get your minimal Botox and all of that stuff to keep your frail old looking ass 20 when you clearly look like you dick riding 50. So, I mean, either way, it's sad. I mean, to sit there just because, all you don't care, you don't honestly care about Nip or the time that he died. So, I mean, why even shape your mouth up to even do a report on anything that's happened? I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, if that's the case, why even do a report on him? If all you're going to sit there doing is poking and making fun. I mean, the guy, honestly, who at his age of 33 has done more for the community in general than you would probably do in your entire lifetime. I mean, Miss Laura Ingraham, what have you done for anybody other than for yourself? I mean, for your neighborhood. I mean, whatever. Not for your kids' school or anything like that. I'm talking about for your community or for other communities. I mean, I'm no politician, but considering the fact that what you would consider a gangbanger from a has done way more than you would ever do. And that's real talk. I mean, you can sit there and prod and clown and try to do whatever, but whatever, like, friggin' Nipsey Hussle's spirit will always, his name will be in the history books. Where will your name be at, Miss Laura Ingraham? Actually, on the humble, I don't even watch Fox News, so I could get two shits. But just briskly going over it and everything else, you should be ashamed of yourself, because not only that you would sit there making fun, but you're sitting there making fun to a man who had a family, who had children, who had a wife, everything. And you making fun. You should be ashamed of yourself. If anything, you should have empathy for a person losing their life, because it wouldn't be funny that if Donald Trump lost his life, it wouldn't be fun. Was it funny when the shooting in Florida? Was that funny? What about the shooting in Vegas? Was that funny? What about the church shooting? Was that funny? You know what I'm saying? Was that funny? Of course not. For 1,000 people who lost their lives, or one person to lose their lives, it's equally as traumatic. And aside from Nipsey being a gangbanger or whatever, but regardless of any event, he was still a man. And that man contributed to his community. He contributed to his community, and it helped out a lot of people. And even with that, within his timely demise, he is still bringing people together. Still bringing people together. What are you doing? Anyway, that is that segment for Use a Bitch. And Miss Laura Ingraham, use a bitch. And you get the Use a Bitch award from me. So anyway, this is the Use a Bitch segment on Late for the Party. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and support the podcast. I have my prototype shirt ready. I have posted it on social media, and I will be bringing out the others soon. I will leave a section on my comments so you can link up so I can start selling them, and you will get a piece of the action. So, either way, y'all, this is Melodious with Late for the Party signing off, and as always, it's okay to be late for the party, but don't be late for the fun. Let that song ride out real quick.